HSTikkyTokky, you're an internet sensation.
When I was first sort of coming up on TikTok and I get banned all the time, so I just kept making new usernames, and then this was just a random one I made and it stuck.
Lots of girls said, oh, don't get him, he disrespects women.
So some people could say I disrespect women. I would say I expose women. You know, if you're a respectable woman and I speak to you, you're gonna come across very well on camera. The girls that are pressed are the girls that when I talk to them and they maybe don't realise they're being recorded, or they act like, oh.
People said he said that to my sister, my daughter, I'll knock him out.
Well, I've never been knocked out.
Louis Theroux, he came to Marbella, met your mother and yourself.
Before he came out, I didn't actually know who he was. We'll act like your friend and then sting you with a difficult question.
I don't know why he's filming me. Can you arrest him?
Push me and say things that I can't talk about. So I thought, what can I say to you that you can't speak about?
Good, I like that.
You know, the thing is with Louis is that he will film things.
You're a manipulator.
And then edit it in a way that only makes himself look good. But when you're a live streamer, you can't edit it. It's the real shit. And he wasn't prepared for that. Him and his team thought they were all funny or whatever, coming round and asking me these dumb questions. Said, don't ask me this and don't ask me that. They're the only things I care about. And it was about this UK case. Didn't want him to ask me about that. Hitting a workout, we're talking nicely like this. So what about your UK case and what you doing about that? Just trying to be a dick. So I thought the third time he came around, I thought, let me live stream it. Like my uncle's mates, what is this video? Like, what are you doing? And not realising that it's AI.
You're not gay, you're heterosexual, you love women.
I do play into it and sort of act like it annoys me and things like that, and it goes more viral.
Just want to let you know I'm not happy with them, especially the ones that make me out to be zesty, the ones that make me out to be doing makeup.
Genuinely, a lot of the time I am laughing myself. The only thing that's annoying is that some people love to troll me. People love to think they're pissing me off, but really, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing my own event right now and trying to make that into, like, you know, the new most exciting thing. I've called it Unhinged Promotions because it's just like crazy matchups, crazy fights. So the main card last time, a man fighting a transgender man, two transgender mans in like a sort of free-for-all, bust-up type of thing.
HSTikkyTokky, you're an internet sensation. Welcome to the Bricks to Riches podcast.
Happy to be here.
How did you get that name? That's a wonderful name, HSTikkyTokky, because your proper name's Harrison, isn't
it?
Yeah,
yeah. So what happened was, when I was first sort of coming up on TikTok and everything, they had a very not friendly algorithm. I'd get banned all the time. So I just kept making new usernames, and then this was just a random one I made and it stuck. This was the account that didn't get banned and it's a name people knew, so thought I just won't change it.
And your real name's Harrison, isn't it?
Yeah, Harrison Sullivan.
So you're an influencer and a lot of people, youngsters, look up to you. And I think you're slightly misunderstood. So people have different opinions about you. Mm-hmm. So what impact do you really want to make to people's lives who watch you lives? Like people are going to, millions of people around the world are going to watch you now.
Yeah.
Because I like to impact people's lives in a positive way. I like to inspire them with fitness, health, wealth. What do you want to inspire them with?
I would like to just motivate people to go out and do what they want, chase the money, chase freedom, to not be a slave, and to say and do what you want, because that's how I live. So I wake up, I do what I want, say what I want, live how I want. I promote taking care of your family first.
You're very close to your mum, aren't you? Very
close, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what it's about. You know, take care of your family, and that's it.
I love that.
For sure.
And then, do you know, like when I told everyone that you're coming on the podcast, lots of girls said, oh, don't get him, he disrespects women. And I said, well, I've interacted with him, been out with him, he's very kind, polite and respectful. So what's your take on that? Because I think you're misunderstood. Like your mother's a woman, you're very nice to her.
So some people could say I disrespect women. I would say I expose women because, you know, if you're a respectable woman and I speak to you, you're going to come across very well on camera. You're going to look very classy, very elegant. The girls that are pressed are the girls that when I talk to them and they maybe don't realise they're being recorded or whatever, they act like hoes. Can you swear on this? Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
They act like hoes and then they get exposed and then they're upset that their parents and their family see it the next day.
Good, because I've come across a lot of women like that, especially gold diggers. Yeah. Women have dated me just for money, so I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, mate. Like a lot, you know, a lot of women over like UK sides are, and then you go to other countries, you see how different cultures and different upbringings formulate different women around the world, and you think the UK is actually quite a low quality of women. Obviously, it's good if you want to go out and have a night of fun, but in terms of, you know, having a wife and having kids, I wouldn't say it's the best breeding ground.
UK?
No.
What do you think of Dubai? Because you and I both love Dubai.
It's better, yeah. Obviously, you have tourists and people from other countries coming in. You got models here, right, left, right, and centre. But people that are actually born in Dubai in that culture, and nice women, proper women.
Yeah, but one thing I've seen, Harrison, is that the best city, the wealthiest city, attracts the most beautiful women.
For sure.
Because they want to get the richer guy.
Yeah, for sure. If you're a nice looking girl, you're obviously gonna go to where you can live the best life as well. Why would you not?
So what about, have you ever got stick for disrespecting women? Like a lot of people said, if he said that to my sister, my daughter, I'll knock him out. Do you ever get stick for that?
Well, I've never been knocked out, so people can say what they want.
You get a lot of keyboard warriors, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't care about comments at all. I know that, in the last 5 years, 60, 70% of my life has been put online. So if anyone's 60, 70% of their life's been put online, they're going to have said bad things, they're going to have done bad things. But me, I've got no regrets. I don't care.
Good, I like that.
Keep it moving.
I like that. You're fearless.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're a real person rather than bullshitting. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I like.
I could never live a fake life.
Yeah.
I could never live.
A lot of people do that.
No, I don't want to be an actor. I want to be just real with it. And that's how I always have been.
Okay, so let's talk about property. Obviously, I'm a lot older than you. I've made a lot of success on wealth and property. You're a crypto king. Now, I want to mentor you to become a property tycoon. I know the property market in the UK, and I know it in Dubai. So my business model is very simple around the globe. Buy distressed property. So if you buy distressed property, you add value and sell. I won't touch a property deal that doesn't have 30% margin in it minimum.
What, in like 6 months to 12 months?
Yeah, so even it doesn't matter 1 year, 2 years. I have to make minimum 30%, otherwise it's not worth my time to get out of bed.
Yeah.
So crypto is very volatile up and down. We had a quick chat before. Crypto's down at the moment, and 1 minute you can make lots of money, but it's not secure.
Yeah, for sure. So for me, I think of my net worth, I probably have about 20 to 25% in crypto and probably about, 60% in property in Dubai.
Yeah, but you're buying properties at the market rate. I want to help you buy properties distressed.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's simple maths. So let's talk UK. So let's say if you go and buy property in Essex for £1 million, Chigwell, let's say, we spend 500 grand on it, then we want to sell that for 2 million. So those are the sort of deals we want to put forward to you.
Yeah, they're proper deals, yeah.
And then I will teach you, buy them with you, go house with you, and then you'll learn the process. Because you're a very young man, you're talented. I want you to be wealthier than Andrew Tate. I think you're more talented than him. I think you can be wealthier than him as well.
There's no competition. He's done very well, but we'll see.
Yeah, but competition leads to efficiency.
You think?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, if you look at fighting, because you're a fighter, you had misfit fights, and I've had lots of fighters on my podcast, and Daniel Dubois from Ricky Hatton, God bless his soul, from Lawrence Okoli, different fighters, Dakota Ditchever. These fighters compete with each other. Influencers compete with each other, and business people compete with each other. It brings the best out of you.
Competitive mindset is good. Yeah, competitive mindset is good. But for me, I think a lot of the way I live is I'm competing with myself.
Yeah.
Because I know where I can go inside. I know what I'm capable of. I always have. And if I lock in myself and I'm every day trying to become better myself, I will get to the top. I know for sure.
I like that mindset because that's what I want to do. I want to improve every day. And I compete with myself. But property, you said you bought property in the UK and Dubai.
Just Dubai.
And you bought from Damac?
2 from Damac.
Okay.
Townhouses.
And where else?
MR, Ellington, and then a couple of smaller developers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we're in Dubai together, I'll show you some
Bingatti.
Yeah,
quite a few from Bingatti's the main one, probably 50% Bingatti.
Good. But a lot of people from UK are buying properties in Dubai now, like rundown flats that were developed 10 years ago, houses on the Palm Villas, are refurbishing it. So a lot of property developers I know, they've moved to Dubai and they're buying real estate there. And what they do is they buy it rundown, refurbish it, and then sell it. Because also in Dubai, it's not easy to get a loan, whereas they have to get a syndicate. So let's say they get 10 friends like you, me, Henry, everyone puts £1 million in each, and they go and buy a plot. And they develop it and sell it.
Do you have good leverage in Dubai in terms of getting loans and things like that?
Yeah, I've got loads of good strong backers behind me.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people. I know the owner of Habib Bank AG's Zurich. I bring them direct. So when you get to my level, you just do all the top CEOs of companies.
Yeah, that's what I found. It's hard to get loans over there. So I think that their system of that is a bit behind the UK, isn't it?
You only get a loan as an owner-occupier. So you're allowed to get one property per person. So, for example, you could get a property in your name, Henry could get one in his name.
Yeah.
You couldn't just get, like in England, I can go and get 1,000 loans from different lenders. So we'll talk about that as well.
Do you agree with like getting loans and having, and you know?
Yeah, because I agree with that, because Harrison, when you get a loan, that's the only way you can grow faster. So if you want to, let's say, create wealth very quickly, if you don't get loans or because property industry, Harrison, is a very capital intensive industry. You need a lot of money. Money makes money. So if you've got £1 million, in £1 million you'll make 300 grand a year, 30% gain. But if you've got £100 million to play with, it's like going to the casino playing poker. You've got a bit more firepower.
Yeah.
So with 100 million, make 30 million.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to talk about. We'll do one deal together. I'll go through the whole process detail, how to find distress, how to do the tender, the refurbishment, and then sell it. And then once you make the profits, you'll say, do more.
Yeah, a few of my friends do them on the Palm.
Yeah,
buy
I know
the
the
villas
Palm.
and renovate the villas, but the buy-in is massive.
Yeah, exactly. So we can pull in together and do it there.
Yeah.
I'll show you the whole. Palm's a great area. I love the Palm. I actually train every day in the Palm, play padel there, go to the boxing gym in Palm. I love it.
Yeah.
And then you don't need to leave it because of the traffic. And I go to Nicky or Miles just sort of
Yeah.
and I go and get a Joe and the Juice there. Start my day with a Joe and the Juice.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah, I do that. So when are you next in Dubai?
I'm not really sure because, you know, for me, Dubai's like, it's where my mum lives, where my family live, but for the streaming and the types of streams that my audience love to see, it's not really the best. So it's more like that's where I like to live off camera.
Yeah.
So I might go there for, you know, a few days here and there, maybe a week, but I wouldn't go there for months on end because, you know, streaming is my main priority right now, putting out the best content. So they want to see traveling and crazy shit, you know, like.
Good.
So.
I like it. So crazy shit, we can do that together this summer in Europe.
Yeah, man. I like Europe.
Marbella.
Yeah.
Mykonos.
You like Marbella?
Yeah, I go there every summer with the family.
Yeah, Marbella's proper.
We stay in Villa Padiano, this nice place in Benavides.
Benavides, yeah.
And it's got a golf course, and I love it there. Chill out.
Yeah, nice.
I've been going there for 15 years.
Would you say it's better now or better back then?
I'd say it's probably better before.
Everyone says that.
Yeah,
Every single person says that.
Because then I used to hang out in the Port Banús. Last time I've been there a few times, and I haven't been to the port. I just stay in the hotel room.
Yeah, it's gone a bit chavvy.
Yeah. You don't want to go there. You don't want to kick off or anything. So let's talk about fitness. You're in great shape. I saw you on Saturday night. You're in great shape. All the girls are throwing themselves at you. So what made you come look after your body? Because that's the biggest asset you can have. Forget property, forget cryptos, health. You're in great shape, brother.
For sure. Thank you. I mean, to be honest, like right now, my shape's pretty bad, but you know, I smashed it for years, and it was my main focus, my main priority. Because basically, what happened was when I was about 16, started looking on Instagram, started seeing like fitness models living like a crazy life, like they had the freedom that I aspired to achieve, and I thought, wow. So like, if I get in shape, you know, my mum said to me at the time I was pretty skinny as well, but I was thinking if I get in shape and I start posting pictures and putting out motivational content, whatever, then maybe I'll be able to make an income off of it. And then with me, if I start something, I get obsessed with it. So I was obsessed with the gym. Everything was about, you know, the gym, healthy eating. I was looking into recovery and what exercises are best and blah, blah, blah. And it just became a crucial point in my life.
I love it. Do you think that's what made you an internet sensation, getting bigger and fitter?
It helped, definitely helped. The main thing was the girls. It was talking to girls. But I think the physique I had at the time probably gave me a lot of confidence. Because if you've got a good physique, if you know you look good and when you look in the mirror, like you're happy with what looks back, then you're going to feel that, and other people are going to feel that. And a lot of talking to girls is just confidence.
Yeah, you've got a lot of confidence. Because on Saturday night, I posted that clip on you on my Instagram. You collaborated.
Yeah.
And you've got a huge following. Within seconds, it blew up. It got like over 200,000 views.
Yeah.
10,000 likes, loads of comments. You've got a huge following.
Yeah, man, yeah.
And then what about boxing? How did you get into that?
Well, boxing was just a, to be honest, I just did it for the money, really. Like, so Mams, who's the owner of Misfits, he just come to me with a very, very attractive offer to fight someone. And I just thought, yeah, I'll do it. Did like 2-3 weeks training for it and then went in straight away. It's not something that, right now, I mean, I would like to get into it. I would like to become like a Jake Paul level influencer boxer, but at the same time, it's like the reason why I've only had one fight so far is because my efforts in other areas make me way more money.
Exactly.
In the short term. So it would be a short-term sacrifice for the long-term 5 mil, 10 mil fights, 20 mil fights that Jake gets. So that's like the balance of like, well, do I want to sacrifice right now for the future? I don't know. And I haven't.
You're a clever kid. You're an entrepreneur. You went to private school, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, so you're an entrepreneur. I like it.
Yeah, got an academic scholarship to go there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I saw that you called out Jake Paul and Wayne Rooney for your fight. If they said to you, we'll give you 10 million quid, Jake Paul, because obviously he's got the money. If he said, I want to fight with you, 10 million quid, I'll give you 6 months to train. Would you pack everything in to fight Jake Paul?
Yeah, of course I would. But obviously I'm not worth that, so I wouldn't get that offer. That's a dream offer right now, you know? I would definitely do that though, without even thinking about it, for sure.
Good, I like it.
Yeah.
That's every influencer's dream, to fight Jake Paul, isn't it?
Well, yeah, just the money, really. I'd fight anyone, doesn't matter who it is.
What do you think of fighters like Mike Tyson, who's a legend growing up? I was a kid, I used to watch him fight, deliberately losing to Jake Paul for the money. I disagree with that. I'd rather keep my legacy.
Well, do you think that's what happened?
100%. What's your view?
I mean, obviously there are superstitions there and things like that, but at the same time, that is so highly illegal that...
It's a business. At the end of the day, we both know it's a business.
It is, for sure. Yeah. There are things that happen in the background, especially in pro boxing, to sort of get top-level boxers through drug tests and things like that. But what, you think Mike Tyson at his age would batter Jake?
Of course.
You reckon?
The guy's a legend. Because you could see in the video clips that when Jake was coming in, Mike had a clear opening and he didn't go for the right hook. He could have just caned him with the right hook. Took him down. Money
talks, doesn't it? And Jake and people behind him have got a lot of it. So, you know, I don't talk with conviction and say I know, but
I know.
I'm not talking against it. Do you know?
Yeah, I just know. I can't tell you why, because I had a lot of boxers on my podcast. I've had the CEO of Boxer, Ben Shalom, on my podcast. I've had different big names.
Yeah.
And anybody who knows boxing, they'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I mean, if the money's...
It's all about money, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all commercialised.
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas Anthony Joshua, he didn't hold back. He just took him out, didn't he? Broke his jaw.
So you think that was fixed, but AJ didn't?
No, but
take
AJ
the money,
said the contract would have been. I haven't seen the contract. That would have been that. Okay, you have to go a few rounds and then try your best.
That's what I did say. That I said, like, I think that someone or multiple people had a lot of bets on over 5 rounds or over 6 rounds. Yeah. And because there's no way he'd last that long.
Yeah, AJ could have taken him down within a minute.
Surely, surely within 30 seconds,
exactly.
You just whack him.
Exactly.
But yeah, that did. I know I didn't watch either fight because they're always on so late.
Yeah.
But I watched the highlights and I just saw it going on. I was thinking, how did he last 5 or 6 rounds? It's like 15, 18 minutes.
It's just because if he lost so quickly, then people would complain that we paid all this money on pay-per-view. People went to the arena. We wasted our time. So you have to put a show on. It's an exhibition, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, boxing and fighting is such an interesting sport. It is such a great money earner.
Exactly.
I'm doing my own event right now and trying to make that into like the new most exciting thing. I've called it Unhinged Promotions because it's just like crazy matchups, crazy fights. So the main card last time was don't want to say a normal man. How do you say it? A man fighting a transgender man, 2 transgender men and another man. In like a sort of free-for-all bust.
That's what creates the views. That's what creates the hype.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm trying to do something a little bit different. Want to make it bare-knuckle MMA and boxing. And I enjoy watching fighting a lot.
If you need any advice, I know the right people. Like people are professional fighters, promoters, they can help you.
Get Dubois on the next event, mate.
Yeah, he's got a fight with Yardley, hasn't he?
Does he? Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he wins. He's a nice lad.
Yeah.
He's down from London as well, near you. Nice lad. Now let's talk about Harrison. Sadly, lots of people have taken the piss, like use AI videos referring to you as gay. I saw those. Harry, my team showed me. They show that. How to deal with like shit like that, online abuse. So, for example, you're not gay. You're not gay. You're heterosexual. You love women, but they try and make you look. they make you look like a batty boy. What do you
my god! Yeah, no. So for me, like, I do play into it and sort of act like it annoys me and things like that, and it goes more viral. But genuinely, a lot of the time, I am laughing myself. It's the only thing that's annoying is that some older people don't actually understand that it is AI. Like some of them don't.
Yeah.
I think maybe they do now, but you know, I've had my uncles, mates, whatever, like, what is this video? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And not realizing that it's AI.
Yeah.
So that's when it's a bit damaging.
Yeah.
Also, what is a bit weird is that, you know, that's the access to technology that we have now. But what do they have? You know, if they can make these AI videos, what's it going to look like in 10, 15, 20 years? You can make a fake scenario out of anything.
Exactly.
You know, potentially a little bit scary. But no, in terms of, you know, the videos of me and stuff, I do find the funny side in it. And people love to troll me. People love to think they're pissing me off. But really, I don't really give a fuck.
Because then that video you showed on Saturday, I had about 50 shares and people kicking off with me and you saying shit. I just ignored it. How do you deal with the abuse?
What one?
The one from Saturday night.
Yeah.
When we were in that restaurant. Somebody shared it, loads of sharing, saying these comments. I just ignored it. Has any abuse ever got to you?
Hate only really comes from below, especially when it's comments on social media. You know, if someone's commenting on your social media post, you're a loser. If you're commenting, you're a loser. You're jealous. You're broke. I don't care about your opinion. You'll never be in the same room as me. Keep typing. You know, I don't even read them. Or if I do, like, I might even just laugh. I would never think, oh, he said I'm gay. He said I'm ugly. He said I'm boring. You're talking about me. I don't know.
So
who
you just
are.
ignore. So your advice to anybody listening, the audience, is if you get abuse, get shit off people, just ignore it.
100%. If you live your life
Yeah.
for the opinions of other people and you listen to them and you let them influence you, you'll end up mentally fucked. You'll end
I
up
like that mindset.
You will, yeah. If you let
That's a warrior's mindset. That's the way. That's the approach on life.
Yeah, you need to know who you are. You need to know what you're doing, and that's that. Other people's opinions on me will never change me or mold me or influence me at all. The whole world could be hating. As long as I'm printing, I'm not bothered.
I love it. I love that.
In fact, I like it because the hate is more. It's hate. I feel like hate is stronger support than the supporters because they're watching your every move. They want to hate on every post. I find it boosts me.
I love that line. As long as you're printing, don't care what other people just say.
Why would I?
Printing money.
Exactly.
It's all about the dough.
Yeah.
No money, no honey, they say, don't they?
Exactly, mate. No money, no honey.
Exactly. And then, Harry, what's that guy? Louis Theroux. Yeah, I saw your show. Someone sent me a clip, Louis Theroux.
Yeah.
You came to Marbella and met your mother and yourself.
Yeah.
What do you think of Louis Theroux? You're talking about a Jew and Zionism. Yeah. What was that all about?
So I think that you know, before he came out, I didn't actually know who he was, and I had no idea about his previous work, anything like this. What I would say now, my opinion on him, I think, you know, it was a great thing that I did. You know, it was great to actually have an interview with him. He's a very good interview. He's very good at what he does. Very, very good at what he does. You know, he come out 3 times, met my mum, met me on 2 different occasions. He will act like your friend and then sting you with a difficult question. Yeah. He's smart and he's good at his job. I've watched a few of his documentaries, very interesting. And I don't watch anything online. I don't watch TV. I don't watch films. Don't watch anything. But I've sat through. I did do it on stream, but I sat through two of his documentaries, and I thought they were very good and very well presented.
Because that kick-off you had with him, Harrison, that was about a Jew Zionism or something, wasn't it? What was that about?
I just caught him out the same way he caught me out.
Yeah.
You know, I just pushed the boundaries with him. So he liked to push me and say things that I can't talk about. So I thought, well, what can I say to you that will, you know, that you can't speak about?
Good, I like that. So basically what he was doing, he's funded by Zionism, so he's anti-Palestine and pro-Palestinian. That's what it's about, isn't it? Well,
I knew he wouldn't stand on that, so that's why I asked him. I knew it was a difficult question. And, you know, the thing is with Louis is that he will film things and then edit it in a way that only makes himself look good, you know? But when you're a live streamer and when things are on live, you can't edit it.
Exactly.
It's the real shit.
Raw, it's the raw stuff.
Exactly. And he wasn't prepared for that. So in the same way that, you know, him and his team thought that they were all funny or whatever, coming round and asking me these dumb questions. So before I filmed with him, I said, don't ask me this and don't ask me that. They're the only things I care about. And it was about this UK case stuff. I didn't want to, that I came back with the driving so much. Didn't want him to ask me about that because I didn't want to add any attention to it, right? And because I knew at that time I was coming back to the UK, but I didn't tell anyone. So I didn't want any look like I'm taking the piss or anything like that. And he asked me it twice.
Yeah.
And he asked me it one time when I was in the gym, hitting a workout, we're talking nicely like this.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, so what about your UK case and what you doing about that? Like, just trying to be a dick. So I thought, do you know what? The third time he came around, I thought, let me live stream it because there's nowhere to run.
Yeah.
And then stung him.
I like it. You got balls, bro. You got balls. You caught him out. What's your opinion? Because I had Sir General Nick Carter, the head of the armed forces, on my podcast.
Oh, no way.
And
UK armed forces.
Yeah. He's the most senior guy. He's
what in the obviously it's the
army. So he
the army,
the
navy,
the army. So he decides whether a country goes to war. And I said to him,
no way.
What do you think of Palestine and Israel? He goes, well, Israel has the right to defend itself. Then I said to him, well, how can Palestine defend itself when they don't have any weapons? It's like, simple, if I'm having a fight with you and you've got guns and I've got nothing, how can we have a fight? It's not a fair fight. So he's trying to be silent on the point. I've been very vocal, irrespective of colour, religion, background. No innocent life should be lost.
For sure.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter whether you're Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, Jewish. If you're innocent, a child, a woman, or anybody, a male should not have their life taken. What's your view?
I 100% agree with you. I feel like nowadays it's very easy to say, the white people are doing this, the Jews are doing this, the Muslims are doing that. But it's not all of the Muslims, it's not all of the Jews, it's not all of the whites, it's certain people from each group. Yeah. And I think that low IQ people will just categorize a whole race or religion and then, just start slandering them, which is stupid, doesn't make sense. And yeah, that's my opinion on it. There's bad people from every single organization, every single group, and there's always going to be bad things in a world where, a capitalist world, really. Like, there's always going to be bad things going on. People want to make money. There's always going to be corruption. It's human nature.
Yeah,
so,
and that's what politicians do right now. Reform, for example, Tommy Robinson, they like to divide and rule over religion. Whereas I've got loads of friends from different walks of life.
Do you like Tommy Robinson?
No, because he tries to divide this society. He shouldn't divide. What's your view?
I'm really not in politics at all.
I like people to be united. So my friends are different colours. I'm Muslim. I've got Jewish friends, Christian friends, Hindu friends. I'm
the same as that.
So I don't care about religion as long as you're a good person.
For sure. Yeah, I'm the exact same as that. I would never, my best friend can be Indian, my best friend can be white, my best friend can be anything, my team can be this, that, whatever.
I like it. I saw on your TikTok or something, someone sent me a clip on Saturday night. You were shouting at biryani or something. Do you like Indian food? Yeah.
Yeah, I like Indian food. I love Indian food.
Good. Where are we going for a meal after? I asked Henry, do you want to go for Italian, Indian? Where do you want to go after a paddle?
Oh, man, anywhere nice. I went to Italian yesterday. It was decent. San Carlo was all right.
Yeah, I booked Chibo today anyway
because
I know the owner and we can stream them.
I think Manchester restaurants, though, I would say that where are the proper restaurants here? Because I don't see any like Nobu's, Akasan, Zumas.
Yeah, you've got over here. You've got Ivy, you've got Sexy Fish, you've got San Carlo. Those are the restaurants from London. You've got Soho House. We can go Soho House actually.
Yeah, I think you're lacking behind London though.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms
of London's way ahead, but Nobu's getting built here, and because Manchester's known for its football, Manchester's a hub for football because the City, a super rich club, and United. So really, the building all the tourism's building, and secondly, it used to be London #1, then Birmingham 2, then Manchester 3. Now Manchester's the second city of the UK.
Yeah, do you know what?
Manchester's huge.
I think Manchester's better. But I don't know. I really like Mayfair.
Yeah, I love Mayfair. I used to go to Palm Beach Casino all the time. Do you know it? On Barclay Street.
I know about every casino, mate.
And Curzon Street.
Don't know that one, no.
You don't know what that one?
No.
Aspinall.
Palm Beach, Park Lane.
Yeah, Park Lane.
Hippodrome.
Yeah, Hippodrome.
That's what I
Hippodrome.
operate.
After night out, I used to go there because it's 24 hours.
Yeah, I was in there. I was in there the night before last.
Yeah.
Till like 6-7 a.m.
What's your game? Blackjack, poker.
Blackjack and baccarat. I want to learn poker because I want to learn because it's skill based, right? Yeah. So it's not just gambling. But no, blackjack and baccarat's my main.
Blackjack's better in Vegas because you can play with 2 decks. Over here, the blackjack they have 6 decks, and the machine that mix it.
And no, I get the hand shuffle. You got the machine shuffle's rigged.
Yeah, is it rigged?
I was on a hand shuffle the other day. I was 13k up.
Yeah.
Then they closed the table. We went
Yeah.
for a drink. Tried to go back on that table, and they moved us over to a machine shuffle and lost 8K.
Wow.
Like quickly as well. Like every hand losing.
Because
Dealer
that's what
putting
they do. In the
21s.
casinos, that's what they do. If you're winning, they change the dealer. That's why it
Yeah.
stops it all.
Yeah.
So all the business, look, they want to make money. And the only way they make money, pay the rents, the rates, the staff, is by taking money off punters like you.
For sure. Hand shuffling is the best. I like Baccarat. You're in with the Chinese and that's good vibes.
Were you looking forward to Dubai Wynn Casino opening?
Yeah.
That'll be big.
Mate, that'll be huge. I think Dubai will start taking over like a lot of they already are, but that Middle East has already taken over a lot of the entertainment space, like the boxing and everything. They got the money to pump into it, so now they're entering casinos. But at the same time, like I don't know if you've got any property around Ras Al Khaimah, but I didn't get any there because I always just had a thought in my head that casinos will start opening in Dubai mainland, like they will. In my opinion, obviously, I don't know a lot, but I just thought, why are they going to let all the money go there? That surely they'll just compete and make a way to put it, like Blue Water Island. It's kind of off the mainland. I feel like maybe they do something there, you know, as well. So that's why I never bought anything around there. I thought the price per square foot was quite high.
Ras Al Khaimah, it's not far from Dubai. But the reason why they kept it further away, because Dubai ultimately is a Muslim country.
Yeah.
And in Islam, you're not allowed to gamble.
For sure.
So that's why they want to keep it away.
Yeah. What do you think about real estate on Ras Al Khaimah then? Do you think like
I think it's a good
price
time.
per square foot is high or not?
I think it's a good time to get in right now. But then the problem is you have to hold for a long time. You have to wait until when casinos built, then occupation and all the traffic starts going there. So Ras Al Khaimah will become like the Vegas. So people go there like for a weekend from the Middle East, let's say from Jordan, from Saudi Arabia, people from neighbouring cities. Like we can go to Marbella or Ibiza for a weekend. It'll become a weekend hub.
So you don't think Saudi Arabia will make a casino eventually, or Dubai?
Saudi Arabia is far too strict in religion and Islam. Dubai, doubt it. There's been talks about Dubai having a yacht parked in the waters and making that as a casino, just to get, because of the laws and the regulation.
Yeah, they'd make so much money. I feel like that the stakes that people be gambling within there will be crazy. Obviously, you've been clubbing in Dubai, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen spends like I have.
What's your favourite club in Dubai? Billionaire? Do you like Billionaire?
Yeah, we've had good nights in Billionaire.
Yeah, that's where I go.
On a Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday night's a big night, yeah.
Yeah,
Sunday night's big, yeah.
We like C'est La Vie as well.
Yeah, I like Billionaire, that's good.
Yeah. But like the big spenders I've seen, like the massive spenders I've seen, is C'est La Vie and Club Blue.
Yeah, people spend silly money.
Spend crazy money in there.
Do you reckon they spend more there than they do in, let's say, Saint-Tropez, Marbella?
I've never been, so I can't comment, but I've heard, there's mad money in
Saint-Tropez people spend
in France, everything. Crazy money.
But I like more now as I've got older beach clubs daytime. So I like go to Summersole, I go to Gigi, where you've been to,
Yeah.
a J1 Serene, Bowley. So go there in the afternoon, have lunch there, chill out, spend the day there.
Yeah, I'd say I probably prefer beach clubs as well.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a
Namos.
club man. Like I don't really go to the club. The club would be somewhere maybe I'd like go out in the day. If I was in Marbella, maybe I'd go out in the day, stream, get girls, and then bring them to the like La Plaza, for example, dinner, and then maybe go to the club like late. But I'm not.
But the
much of a
good
club
thing
man.
about Dubai, it's very safe. In Marbella, you still need security. Dubai, you could walk around alone. Over here, you come to the
Stuff
office
still
today.
goes on though in Dubai.
Yeah, but
like watch theft, all of that still happens. I think it's just suppressed.
the law and order's strict though, isn't it?
It's better.
Yeah.
Like it's way better. You're way safer there than anywhere else for sure. But there's a lot of people, a lot of money there that think they're safe. So things can still happen easier if people aren't prepared for it.
Yeah.
You might be rolling around with £1 million on your wrist with, just thinking you're safe. You might get drunker in the club because you think, oh, I'm in Dubai. You might have someone. You might have someone there. You never know.
But if you get caught, you're in trouble.
Exactly.
In real trouble.
If you get caught anyway, you're in trouble.
Yeah. And also 250,000 Brits moved to Dubai last year, 2025. What do you think of that?
I think that
Because
they're
everyone's leaving the UK because of law and order, because of wealth, the taxes. Basically, people have had enough. They were grafting and giving half the money to the government.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, it makes a lot of sense to go and live in Dubai if you're making a lot of money. I think the setup there invites rich people there, which is why they're all moving there. People from all over the world are moving to
Yeah,
Dubai
exactly.
and the Middle East. It's like a safe haven to be putting money in.
And the biggest mistake UK did, in my opinion, was they stopped letting Russians come here, and the amount of wealth that's gone to Dubai from Russia is trillions of dollars.
Yeah, I think anytime there's like a war or like
Yeah.
bad news or anything, you know, the economy around the world will be affected, but Dubai will still keep going up because people will then, you know, if there's economic fear, they'll put their money in Dubai where it's safe
Exactly.
and neutral.
Okay, so Harrison, push for time because we've got a paddle game in 10 minutes.
In 10
Anything else?
minutes?
Yeah, have you got anything else to ask him? Anything else, Harry? So last question, what's the best piece of advice you've ever heard, Harrison, in your life? That you like to tell the audience, best advice that you've ever heard, that you want to inspire people, influence people?
The best bit of advice I've ever heard.
Let's say you've got a young kid.
Chase money over women. That's my best bit of advice.
I love that. Very good advice. And
Chase money over women.
I'll say that as well. Stay focused on your job. Chase success. When you've got success, then women come automatically. So I agree with that.
Yeah, I think the biggest killer is women. I think if you get in a relationship, you're in a long-term relationship when you're young. I feel like when you get to 28, 29, 30, 35, 40, you'll look back and think, oh, shit, if I'd have locked in, maybe I'd be driving the Rari, doing this, doing that, and now I'm a loser.
I like it. I love it. And time goes by quick. So like if you're at Harrison's age right now, 24, now's the time to, when you've got the power, the energy to acquire wealth. If you spend that 10 years sleeping with the best woman, chasing women, you won't get that time back. Now it's time to get the wealth, build the balance sheet, and then people come automatically.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
And now the paddle, you're going to play with some good paddle today.
Who's it, Team GB?
Yeah, he's going to be your partner. So we're going to make it exciting. The loser's going to pay some money to charity. So if you beat me, I'll give $5,000 to charity to Palestine.
Yeah, for sure. And if you beat me, I'll get lunch. I'm joking.
That's great. Can you just take a video from this, Harry?
Yeah. So you won't get lunch?
No,
Huh?
You won't get lunch?
No, I will.
So Harrison, when are you going back to London? Tonight? Tomorrow?
Tonight or tomorrow, we're not sure yet. Yeah,
We'll have a night
tomorrow.
out in Mayfair. I'll take you out there. Have you been to Annabelle's?
No, I've never been.
You've been to Estelle Manor?
No, I've not been to any of them.
I'm a member there. But
members
the thing
clubs.
is, you can't stream there, but we can have a nice meal and that.
Yeah,
we can stream
yeah,
going
yeah.
in.
I'd definitely go.
But I can
definitely
message
go.
Richard Kerring. I know him. He's the owner of Annabelle's. If you're allowed it, he might give one section to stream.
Where's the best one? No, I wouldn't even really want to stream in there if I was going there.
Wouldn't
I've
you?
heard it's
Yeah.
mad in there.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good, yeah. Yeah, I've heard. I've
'Cause
got a couple
like I
mates
said,
who've been there.
when you're a members club and you've got a top place like that, you get the pretty women.
Is that the top place? Or is that I swear the
It used
top
to be the
place?
top. I like Estelle Manor more now. That's just around the corner. Do you know where Palm Beach is on the side of that?
Yeah. I guess there's loads of private members clubs in London that people don't even know about though, that are so private.
Yeah.
That's like
There's
when
loads. We'll go there when you want a night out.
when the
let me
king goes out, where does he go, for example, or royalty? Like, do they go to these members clubs?
know. They don't really go out there. They wouldn't.
What, they're not out getting on it and that?
No.
Oh.
They go to private dinners. Yeah, one other question I forgot to ask Harry. Yeah, Harrison, God's been kind to you. You're fit, you're healthy, you're successful, you've got money, you're a lot better than your peer groups at 24 years old. Me, I, for example, pray and I thank God for my blessings. That God, thanks for giving me health, thanks for giving me wealth, thanks for giving me a good family, good business, a lot of respect. So, are you religious? Do you believe in God?
Yeah, so I was brought up a Catholic.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was like a lot of people where I wasn't actually close with God at all, never prayed at all. And then what actually happened was, honestly, in 2025, I had a bit of a crazy year, and it brought me a lot closer to God because I actually just thought that he must be looking down on me because I got very, very blessed. And yeah, I started praying basically, yeah. So now every morning, I try to do it before meals as well.
Good.
And yeah, that's basically what happened. So, and to be honest, before 2025, was I that religious? Did I pray once a month? Did I pray once every 4 months? Answers, probably not.
Good.
You know,
so you've got a connection with the universe. I like that.
probably not, but no, I do definitely feel blessed. And do you know what the main thing I think like that I learned last year was just a lot of gratitude.
Yeah.
And that as easy as something can come and as crazy as life can be, it can all end quickly. And yeah, that's the main thing I learned last year.
Good, because I pray, and as I've got older, I pray 5 times a day now. So, for example, Ramadan starts this week on Wednesday.
You're doing Ramadan?
Yeah, so in Ramadan, I don't go out, I focus, I pray, I give charity every day, thousands of pounds. I like to give, I pray, I'm kinder to people. If people ask me for help, I'll give them more.
So no members clubs then?
No dating.
So we'll have to wait till after.
yeah. Padlock underpants. Yeah, that's what I do. So what do you think of fighters and Andrew Tate? A lot of people are reverting to Islam. Like Andrew Tate's gone Muslim. A lot of fighters gone Muslim, like Mike Tyson. What's your view about that?
I don't know enough about it to give an opinion on it. I think that if they've done their research and they've spoke to other Muslim brothers and they resonate with that religion, then that's absolutely down to them, and I'm happy for them.
Good.
And I think that if anyone wants to be any religion around the world, then they're entitled to do so without judgment from other people. Yeah, that's my opinion on it. I think that people get judged for it and whatever.
Because Andrew Tate, Mike Tyson said they got a lot of shit when they said they were becoming Muslim.
Mate, to be honest, I don't like to talk a load of shit, but Mike Tyson seems like would have done it for genuine reasons.
Yeah. He did it when he was in prison.
Mate,
he had the Nation of Islam. It's a black Muslim cult in the US, and they basically taught him the religion. That's why he came.
Yeah, because I think some people it's a business move.
You mean Andrew Tate? I like that. Clever man.
Some people it's a business
You're
move.
not a politician. Be direct, Harrison. So Andrew
Well,
Tate,
obviously it's a business move. Like, do you know what I mean? It's very, very evident, and that's down to him.
True.
Down to him.